So, running into my new blog, I watched the movie. This is not obviously Nada Baja de Buñuel. And what I have to say is basically Spanish culture is so about being jealous and all that. I don't like it a lot. And I think Swedish or whatever language you are is all about that. Anyway, you give me that thing, which means a lot. And my cousin gave me a turtle because a turtle actually is what people do when they're like they go really slowly, really slowly, really slowly, and afterwards I'm like a golden because I keep looking, looking, and looking, and I go like, this makes a noise. No, make a noise. Don't get me. Oh fuck's sake! It doesn't make the noise. Oh, it doesn't make the noise. I'm so disappointed. It's not noisy. I like a lot these animals, creatures. I wanted to get minions when I was a kid, but my parents didn't get me so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who you are, but I mean, it could be Marius, it could be the guy from the thing, it could be anything. But you know what? You have to mature yourself. If you're Marius, you have to realize that A, you aren't what you are supposed to be. What I mean is you aren't a king. I know it's so hard to admit that you're gay. And it's not the end of the world, believe me. And what I mean is that, believe it or not, I have seen lots of politicians coming out of the closet. Not so much nowadays, but I mean, it doesn't change who you are, it changes who you love. And that's what I think. And I don't know, I mean, you cannot reveal where you live, you don't can reveal blah blah blah. I know that, but myself, I'm like the genius of revealing everything. Your father hates that. But it's not your father, believe it or not, it's your stepfather. And you have two fathers. And and it's a lot of controversy seeing your mother being married with an only man before. But they don't see the controversy in having two parents. And I see the controversy because obviously you're missing the your father, even though maybe he was a disaster or whatever. You're missing your support from your father. Maybe you have your support from your grandpa, or I don't know. And we talk about lots about that, and you don't want me to talk about your father, obviously. But I don't know what I gonna do. We're gonna get two fathers too if we have a kid, and it's gonna be difficult. And by the way, you can adopt anyway, because you're not the king of Sweden or Denmark or Norway or whoever that country is that no one cares here except when they do the huge article in the magazine, in the glossy magazines. And you obviously made an article in the glossy magazine to hello that I had to read because that moment came that you have to read that article. I never read it. And that article basically says that you are not the king of Norway, and you are or the prince of Norway, which is true. But I don't know. Everyone has to look cool in the pictures. I have this, which is funny. I don't know if you can tell. I have a ring. I have to change it from side to side and become your husband. And I gotta be honest with you. I hate the fact that you avoid being with me because you're scared of being controversial, and when your parents didn't know that you were, when your mother and your stepfather doesn't know that you were being with me, no one cared. But when they realized that, and when people start hacking my computer, which was really, really, really nice of you, entering my computer and putting Winnie broken and hacking all the computers in my world. By the way, I put what's the word a little controversy in the police or whatever it's called, and I had to pay for putting that because my father kicked me and all that. And the truth is that mm, I paid $20, I remember, and I asked for marrying you, and you seemed not to care about it. And afterwards, your parents or your father came with his stepfather, obviously, and he told me blah 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 with another woman. I have to sign some papers, and I refused to sign it because I didn't want to sign it. Obviously, because I believe that I don't know. And the truth is that I know Kate won't be in this boat with us because she's in a different boat. She's with his husband or whatever is that, or whatever happens in his life. And I don't know if still has a baby. I don't think so. She told me that, but it's not true, I think. And I hate it because she sees all the time that I'm completely absorbed by you, which is true. And I know I'm absorbed with you, but I mean, I love her, but I don't love her in the same way. And she's jealous, and she talked with you, and then everything got fucked up, and everything goes crazy. And I know you are Marius Bald hobby or whatever it's called, like colors in the karaoke. We're joking all the time about. Man, this whole hobby or whatever it's called, of crazy. Anyway, this is 6:50. I have to talk quicker because I want to get 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I don't know. And I don't want to make a video of a quarter hour talking about the fact that I love you and I don't have to prove it. And that you are like the little thing in the back that my mother bought in purpose to prove to you that you are like maybe you're not like that, but I mean, and you can see there's even worse because there's the reflection and the other reflection, which is that I don't know. I put it there because it was somewhere else. So bye. And by bye I don't mean goodbye. I don't want to see you again. I mean bye. I want to see you again, and I want to be your boyfriend. But I don't want to be talking about the fact that that the fame or the fucking paparazzis or whatever it is that's killing you is not gonna be on our way. And I want to be your husband because apparently there is a woman who called me when the king of Belgium was selected, and I had to go, and I didn't go because I was scared, because I didn't have the money to pay the flight to Belgium, and blah blah blah. And I sent someone else. I sent a person that apparently is not the thing I should do. But I don't know. I'm not perfect. I think it was that who break your feelings. But um, I don't know. I don't like paparazzis and I don't like fame. I love you, and I found you the way that maybe is not the way you wanted or what people expect you to find you, because I find you through the internet and might precisely through a web page that is decent, by the way. It's called chat roulette. But the truth is that you find me and you find me through the thing called YouTube, and you see me and you hear that I was there and you appear twice. The first weekend I asked you to be there. No, I didn't ask you to be there. You appear, and then because I knew there was something watching and it was love fell in love with me and it was you. But the second time I connected again and we see each other, and then like the third or the fifth time we start talking around and we start talking on MSN, and we see each other every week, every day, every night, all the time, until one day you stop seeing me because I had a boyfriend, and that's not true because I didn't love him. And I want to give me myself a space because, to be sincere, you were my first boyfriend, and all the people I have gone out with, they were hookups. Well, no, Leos is the word in Spanish, like a relation that is not very important, and I think I'm leaving right now. So bye. I hope you're not angry anymore.